Yo, what up guys? It's Jonathan here. Welcome back again to another video of Genshin Impact. And tonight we're gonna be doing quick aim shot trick. The way how the video will go is that this is currently achievable for PS4 Genshin Impact, which means I can only vouch for PS4 players to do this. I cannot vouch for smartphone players or PC players if they can actually do this with the keyboard or mouse or the phone itself. So to easily also explain what the quick aim shot trick is, I'm gonna combine it also. Let's say how to proc Amber's passive talent, precise shot. Now, what does the precise shot does? If you aim at the weak point of an enemy and you hit them, just an aim shot. No need to charge the aim shot. If you successfully hit a weak point of an enemy during an aim shot or charge aim shot, Amber's attack will be increased by 15% for 10 seconds, and that 10 seconds is a long duration for an attack buff. You would certainly want it for Amber. Let's combine the quick aim shot trick and the precise shot. By all means, let's get straight into it. Alright guys, now to teach you what is quick aim shot trick or the quick aim shot is that normally when you would do an aim shot or charge aim shot, you would use your aim button that is mapped on your PS4 controller. On the default controls, it will be L2, which I'm currently holding right now. You could actually see on my bottom prompts at the lower right of the screen what button I am using to aim. But on the 1.1 patch, I think they added it that you can also do an aim shot by just holding your circle button, which is also the default mapping of the normal attack. Like this, right? I did that with a hold circle. This is the one with hold L2. Then you press either R2 or circle, right? Because R2 is also the R2 is also the default mapping or button for your elemental skill. But when you're using a bow character, if you aim with your L2, your R2 changes into aim shot button, which is the attack button whenever you're aiming. Now, normally, if you're gonna do an aim shot or charge aim shot, you would hold L2, right? Then you either press circle or R2 to fire a shot. But it is quite a problem for me because I cannot react immediately to do a normal attack after an aim shot if I use L2 whenever I'm doing an aim shot or after I did an aim shot, right? So what I have discovered yesterday is that it is much more easier to proc Amber's passive talent, the precise shot, if I did the quick aim shot trick, which is, like I have told you earlier, I could just use hold circle to do an aim shot without having to stay at the aiming angle or aiming camera for way too long. But if you do this with L2, hold L2, then you press circle or R2, right? Right, this is normally how you do it. Normally, if I want to do an aim shot before, I would just hold L2, then circle, then release my L2 and circle. Now that takes way too long, as you have noticed. Let me do it again. Hold L2, circle, release L2 after I did the shot with circle. Now that is way too slow, but I rather hold circle instead, then release it immediately after the arrow got fired during the aiming angle or the aiming camera. Like this. It's fast. You can react easily. It goes back to a normal angle of your camera or normal camera, right? This applies also in combat, by the way. Now let's see the difference again. Use hold L2. Hold L2. After I press my circle or R2, I will release immediately my L2. Now, if you have noticed, I was still in aiming angle or aiming camera after I release my L2. It is evident. Just keep looking at my lower right screen if you are having a hard time understanding it. Right? I hold L2. Now, see at the lower right of the screen, the aim button is currently outlined with blue. Right? Now I release it. Now I'm not in the L2 or the aiming camera anymore. But when I do the aiming with circle instead, hold the circle button, as you have noticed, right? it outlined my circle button with kind of whitish yellow. I'm not exactly sure how to call that yellow color, right? I aim with circle instead. Hold circle. Now you see the difference. You see the difference between the doing an aiming shot with either an L2 or a circle. Holding both different buttons gives a different outcome. L2, right? L2 fire, release L2. It takes too much of a time before the camera goes back to normal. But when you do it with the hold circle, do that. You even get a shot. Now that is really, really convenient, especially whenever you're in combat and when you wanna hit an enemy's weak point. Like for example, an hilichurl, right? Most hilichurls weak points. I think all hilichurls in this game, all of their weak points are their face. You just hit their face, you will proc Amber's precise talent, passive talent, the precise shot. Now let's apply it in combat, like right now, right? Alright, let's do this. It's easier to get this with a hilichurl. I'm gonna intentionally not hit his weak point. Hey, get over here. Okay. Now I will do this. I will do L2 first. L2 aim shot instead of circle, right? Now that takes way too long before I go back to a normal camera, or the normal combat camera. But what if I do it with the circle button? Right? Wait, now mind you, if you're doing an aim shot, it will always point to the center of your screen. So you have to also aim your combat camera properly, like this. No, I did that wrong because I just stopped my circle. Alright. Let's sorry, okay, sorry Amber. Let's wait, let's do this. Quick aim shot. No, not yet. I did not hit the right? See that? Now, precise shot was proc. You could evidently see it with those, those those arrows up, those up arrows going up around Amber's body, which means Amber's, or you as the player, has proc precise shot passive talent properly. Now let's do it again. How about this guy? Get over here. Hello. Alright, there you go. Alright, get over here. Let's do it again. I'm gonna do it with L2 circle. Now that is way too slow, to be honest. And to be honest, it consumes 1 second of your attack buff. I'd rather do this though. Oh, I did that wrong. Alright, let's put the Baron Bunny. Hit the weak point again. No. See that? It's much easier to proc precise shot of Amber's. That is really, really convenient. God damn it, this combat camera. Do it again. No. See? You see? That's the only hard part. You have to get used to the camera. You have to get used to the camera first if you want to do this right. Like do this. It's way too fast. You might even get to use the 10 seconds attack buff. You will know if you hit a weak spot of an enemy because there will be a large indicator, a large circle outline from their weak point. Let's do it on small hilichurl. See that? You could easily know if you proc Amber's passive talent, the precise shot. That is really convenient. I know this may not be useful to a lot of Genshin Impact players because not all of us use Amber anyway. Don't get me wrong, I don't think Amber's is that useless or is that weak. But to be honest, in my opinion, she's not that easy to use. But she's not that exactly hard to use. I'd say she's on a medium tier, medium difficulty to be used. I say even Fischl is easier to use than Amber. See that? Weak point. I could just do this, over and over again. See that? I can even spam it. Now, if you have C1 Amber or 1 constellation for Amber, you could just do 2 aim shot at once with the quick aim shot trick. See that? I know I'm not hitting all of the quick aim shot fully because to be honest, I just discovered this yesterday. And I wanted to share it. And to be honest, I really want to know if this will work on PC players or smartphone users. But hopefully, I mean, you could use a controller with the PC Genshin Impact anyway. Maybe I think you could use a joystick also for smartphone if you're not exactly using your screen as your controller as well. You can spam it like this. You have to time it right though. Right? You have to exactly tap and hold your circle. So basically how I do it is that I tap and hold my circle. When I see the aim shot already goes away, I release my circle button immediately. See that? I could just spam it. Imagine if you have C1 Amber, you're just spamming 2 quick aim shot all the time. If you perfect the quick aim shot trick. See that? You could just use Amber's passive talent all the time if you do this. Every 10 seconds, just do this. You could just do this all the time. If you can hit the enemy's weak point like all the time during the combat. To be honest, if all the bow users in this game, they get a significant amount of damage increase whenever they hit an enemy's weak point. Because it is so easier for them to hit the enemy's weak point. See that? See? I don't even have the best gear yet for Amber, but I'm wrecking this large Hilichurl's hit points. He's near dying. I'm not even taking this guy seriously. I just keep hitting this large Hilichurls in his face. In your face, boy! So yeah. Nothing really that much special in this video, but you know, I think it's a cool trick if you're using a bow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys all for watching.